Hi, thank you for joining me on this session about Thomson Reuters Westlaw and CoCounsel's tool IRAC analysis. So I've logged into Westlaw Precision and I'm simply going to pull up a case that maybe I would have to read for class. So I'm going to pull up the case of Schaefer versus Heitner. Let's say I'm preparing for Civ Pro today. I'm going to click on Schaefer versus Heitner. And what I want to do here is I want to download it. So I'm going to use the delivery option up on the top right, and I will select download. So I'm going to save it in Microsoft Word and click download. And you'll see it has now populated in my downloads. I could then open the file and save it wherever I want. I have already saved this to my desktop, so I'm not going to save it again, but I have saved it already. So now the next thing that I want to do is access CoCounsel. There are a couple of ways that you can access CoCounsel. The first is right here at the top of the screen. You can open this up and you will need to use the vertical ellipsis and click on that and click where it says open in CoCounsel. You can also do the same thing from the bottom of the screen as well and open up CoCounsel here and fully maximize it where it says open in CoCounsel. Either option will work for you. I've already opened up CoCounsel on my screen. And the next thing that I want to show you how to do is how to use IRAC analysis via CoCounsel. So when you open CoCounsel, you'll see that there is an option that says library. Let's go ahead and click on library. This will open up various tasks that you can do within CoCounsel. Currently, there are 83 different tasks that you can attempt to do, and they are pre-populated with options for you. I strongly urge you to scan through these options to see what's available. I'm going to simply scroll down to IRAC analysis and open up that option. And so you can see that it has already pre-populated a prompt for me. And now it's telling me I need to upload the court opinion that I want to provide that IRAC for. And I'm going to click Files for my device, select Files, and from Schaefer versus Heitner. Once it uploads, I will click Done. And now I will click Continue and then Send. It's going to start going through Schaefer versus Heitner and pulling out any of the various issues, rules, the analysis, and the conclusion for any of the legal issues and concepts that were discussed within Schaefer versus Heitner. You can see how it is going in the sense of it's about 25% through of reading Schaefer versus Heitner, and you still have about 2 to 5 minutes. What I like about that is that skills and tasks on CoCounsel are not usually immediate. CoCounsel is reading through all of the information that you have provided. So this was just one case. If I had uploaded several cases, it may take just a little bit longer. So I always say that this is a practice in patience as you're using new tools such as CoCounsel and as it's reading through the documents. So it's still going for me. It has issue 1 completed. Maybe I'm not sure how many particular issues have been discussed in Schaefer versus Heitner. I think that's another great thing about IRAC analysis is that it's going to really break down those cases for you and maybe identify issues that you hadn't pulled out yourself. So I can keep going. There's issue number 2, issue number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it is, oh, even 8. It's still going. Quite a few issues here that were analyzed by the court. I can go back to the top to see where it's going. It's about a third way through now, so still going. So you can see how really helpful this would be to break down a really in-depth case that had a lot of issues that were particularly discussed by the court. Once it is completed, I can see where it says new message, and I am now done. What I also love is that it will oftentimes give me a summary table of all the issues, rules, applications, and all of the conclusions that I can also download. I'm going to go back up to the top. And now I can click download, and I will click into either Word document or in an Excel table. I'll try both. Word document, see what that looks like. And here we go. So here we have all of the issues that were identified in Schaefer versus Heitner, all the way 7 through 9. And there is my nice table of information broken down in, to me, what I like to say is kind of a visual of what has happened in the case. I will close that out and I will just take a look and see what it looks like in an Excel form. Again, maybe you like that version better. So this is IRAC analysis on Thomson Reuters CoCounsel that you can get through your Thomson Reuters Westlaw access. And so here is the result via the Excel sheet. So that is the table that is at the end of your document. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found this helpful and trying other cases that you are reading for your classes. If you have any questions, please don't ever hesitate to email me. If you go back to the homepage underneath where your name is, if you click where it says contact us, you'll see my picture and a link to my email. Thanks so much and have a great semester.